12:30 p.m. Wednesday, February 17th, 2016. I am just gearing up for the gym. I got my rice cakes right here. This I'm gonna have on the way to the gym. This I'm gonna have on the way out from the gym to Chipotle. Here's my pre-workout that I'm also drinking as I drive to the gym. So I've kind of found that drinking my pre-workout while kind of eating these rice cakes is the best case scenario for me right now in terms of me feeling the best for my workout. Kind of interesting. I normally don't do that. I normally never eat on the way to the gym. But come contest season, and especially when I'm really lean, I'm getting pretty lean now, guys. This is kind of the way that feels best for me. Over here, I got a book. The one I'm currently reading is called "I Will Teach You to Be Rich" by Ramit Sethi. I am probably 80 pages in, and I'm really enjoying it. And since you guys like video, I have a feeling you like audio. If you go to Ogusbook.com, you can get it set up with a free trial and your first book. So check that out, Ogusbook.com.
Even if you take short rest periods, you're usually taking at least 60 seconds between sets, which is generally plenty of time for someone else to hit a set.
So as you guys know, I'm still on my deload. I'm still taking it pretty easy, and my right elbow is still experiencing some tendonitis. So I'm really careful not to do any supinated dumbbell curling at the moment. And I also have to be really careful with my triceps exercises as well. So I decided to choose this simply because I haven't done any sort of bent over rowing in a really long time. And every once in a while, I like doing something that forces me to get in that sort of position and load up my posterior chain. Damn, this looks a little bit better than I thought. Here's me do some pull downs. I'm only using 160 pounds here, whereas I would normally use 180 pounds for my working sets. I did sets of like 9 here, so basically the same-ish amount of reps that I would do per set. I think I did 3 or 4 sets of this. So there's a lot of different ways to deload, and in the video coming up with Eric Helms where we discuss deloads, you'll get a good picture of how to deload specifically. But there's just briefly, you could, for example, if you have a rep range from 8 to 12 that you normally go for, if you can normally do a weight for that 12 reps, you would just be hitting that same weight for 8 reps. If you had 3 or 4 sets of an exercise, you might drop a set off. If you were doing 5 sets of an exercise, you might drop 2 sets off, and so on and so forth. You can also, you could pretty much, any little input, you could decrease it, in other words. So you can decrease weight, you can decrease the total amount of reps, total amount of sets. Just, you're basically trying to keep yourself further away from failure, especially at lower rep ranges. So if you're doing something like this, me hitting failure even at low reps ain't gonna do shit. So it's okay to, pump it out on things like this, even at the lower rep ranges. But then again, you're not going to be wanting to do that anyway. So something like this, I was doing like 15, 20, or 25 reps, something like that. But the main reason I was doing that was because my tendonitis in my right elbow, which has been acting up lately, I'm trying to be very careful not to ignite it, So some more of these right here. I think Megan must have switched up. She's switching up. She's pulling some cards, guys. Megan edited this video, so it's interesting. This is just the angles that you'll see that I'm pulling at with this exercise. So far, I have been, I guess in terms of fullness, lately is when I've been really starting to look pretty flat.
Hi, my name is Mike, and I'm a disabled person in a chair. And I work out every day, and it really helps.
That's really good. Thank you, Mike.
Now, during this day's gym session, I discovered, seriously, some of the strongest, most potent, lethal, dangerous half natty lighting I've ever seen. And it's interesting because every half natty lighting source or location is slightly different. Like this, I like how this just shows off overall aesthetics. And there are other scenarios, such as at Gold's Gym, that really shows off like graininess and the kind of the yuck factor. Whereas this really just makes everything look aesthetic. And you can see like even the lines in the abs, they aren't really pronounced due to the light. But other light sources would make the abs really pop. So, man, you can't judge all half natty lighting the same. All lighting is different. It's crazy. Just like people. All people are different. But that's why you gotta flex and take pictures and do videos in different places just so you can get a good grasp of how you're looking and all that. So I actually did these dumbbell hammer curls before I did the cable ones. And that's generally the way you normally do things. If you were going to do dumbbells and cables, you'd probably do the dumbbell version of the exercise before the cable version of the exercise. And I was keeping it really light. I think I'm doing 20s or 25s max. And I was doing like sets of 20, once again, just so that I don't really upset my right elbow. And I'm keeping it in the hammer neutral position just because that supinated position is awkward. And even in the hammer position, I have to lift it in such a way that we just aren't, tinkering with that tendonitis in the right elbow. So I guess that's it for this one, guys.
Something happened at the gym today that quite honestly scared me for a second. It spooked me. I thought I was gonna possibly end up in some sort of legal trouble just for a split second. What happened was there's a gentleman named Mike. He seems like a nice guy. He's an amputee. He's disabled. He has one of his legs is off at the knee, and he has a apparatus, that basically functions as the rest of his leg. And he gets around in a scooter that's electronic, but he gets in the gym and he does his workouts upper body wise. He hits everything from every angle, every muscle of the upper body, he gets it in. And he came up to me today and he said, "Hey Matt," and we know each other by name. He said, "Hey Matt," he said, "my friend mentioned that I was in your YouTube video." And I said, I'm thinking back, I'm like, I don't remember you being in my YouTube video. So I was confused, right? Because I really honestly didn't remember putting him in my YouTube video. I try to be careful because I know that some people don't want to be in YouTube videos, so I do my best. And I said, I said, who said this? And then he said, Aaron. I said, oh, damn, then that must be right. I said, I'm really sorry. Do you want me to, take it down? And he said, take it down? I said, huh? He goes, leave it up. I want to be on it. I said, whoa, really? He said, because if people see me and I'm someone that's in a wheelchair and I've been disabled for 10 years, if they see me going to the gym and working out and putting in work, I'm sure that maybe someone else who's disabled and in my same position might, get the courage to get out of the house and go to the gym. And he was talking to me for a while. He said, the hardest part is just getting out of the house. Because once I'm here, I just hit every single machine. I do what I can. Obviously, I can't do everything. And then he even got on the Snapchat with me and just kind of told everyone out there just a little bit about himself. And he's just crazy. That guy is like the most motivation. It's weird to say that he's the most motivational person in that gym. And all I really know about him is just his condition at this point, that he's trying his best just to maintain and to get into better shape, to lose weight. And he's starting a more progressive regimen in just a few days. He's actually the personal trainer at our gym, Aaron, who's really cool. He's going to start taking him on as a client and training him and really focusing and structuring his program. And I just thought that was hella cool, and it was just really motivating. So pretty quick deload workout done. Just hit, a few exercises for back, some like hammer curls, that was it. Take it easy on the elbow. About to do my tanning room pimping, which I hit the tanning room, come out all vascular and freaky looking, and record a little Instagram video. So it's, I'm gonna go do that now.
Tanning room pimping time, guys. Let's do it.
tell you everything.
Yeah, no, baby, I know that. It's just no, my YouTube video didn't upload, so I don't know what happened.
All right, guys, home from the gym, home from the cardio, tanning, gymming. Megan is home salading me up, right?
Yeah.
Tossing my salad?
Tossing your salad, babe.
Good
Isn't that
girl.
a sexual term?
All right, guys, home from the gym, just setting up my meals. This right here, believe it or not, is a Chipotle burrito bowl with a full head of romaine lettuce, about this size, underneath the bowl. And then I added some more baby spring mix, half and half with spinach. We added some of these. I'm gonna add some mushrooms to this as well. And my salad over here, you guys have seen my shredded diet. It's just got baby spring mix, spinach, carrots, carrot tomatoes, carrots, and we're gonna add some mushrooms. And this is like such a voluminous meal, guys, that even if I'm dieting with, a surplus anywhere between 100, 400, 500 calories, whatever it might be, when I kind of just save enough room for a Chipotle burrito bowl and then add a ton of voluminous veggies like this, dieting is just so easy for me in terms of the hunger and satiety. Other reasons, it's hard. My contest prep is really easy, except for just other random reasons. In terms of hunger, I'm pretty good. I don't know why she's giggling. Okay. Alright guys, so Megan added the rest of her bowl to mine, so I'm now looking at like a 1.6, maybe even a 1.7. This will probably cap off the macros for the entire day. I might just have to have like half a scoop of protein. And that's it in terms of food today. I'm having some A&W Diet Root Beer. We're watching the pilot episode of season 1 of Transparent. And so far it's pretty good. Alright guys, try out the peach nectarine flavor of sparkling ice. It's pretty damn good.
And lemonade. The lemonade one's good too.